Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Secrets Revealed, and today I'm going to be sharing my secrets on how to build a strong Seraph. So this video is going to be broken up into three different options. The first option is going to be for those who have a much weaker Seraph. We're talking like MK1 level 7 and under. The second option is going to apply to I think most players, and the third option is going to be for those who are working their way to a maxed out Seraph and they really want to go for that extreme damage. I'm going to also share some gameplay of that build as well. So I guess let's get started. Okay, so for the first option, this is going to be for those who have a much weaker Seraph. So if your Seraph is MK1 level 7 and under, this is going to be for you guys. Now, keep in mind the Seraph can do a lot of damage when in flight, but it's very vulnerable when it's on the ground. And because of that, you want to try to amplify your damage as much as possible. And that's why I have nuclear reactors. Now, if you have like thermonuclear reactors, overdrives, balance unit, nuclear amplifiers, I would use those modules instead. This is just a very general guide here. We have advanced repair. We have the Victoria pilot, which is the best pilot I think for the Seraph. This one accelerates your Seraph by 25% when you are in flight. The skills you want to go for, I would say armor expert, engine expert, roadhog, and maybe destroyer would be a good one as well. Now, in terms of the drone, we have the discus. And for this one, we have the honor per unit damage, honor per unit defense, and the on-mile damage absorbing. Okay, so option number 2. What I have here in terms of modules, anti-control. This is going to help prevent others from locking you down or suppressing you. We have nuclear amplifier to boost up your damage. Last stand, advanced repair. The Victoria pilot. I believe all the pilot skills are the same as the first option. Okay, and where it's going to change is the beak drone. Okay, so before I had the discus. Now we have sort of an improved version of the discus. We have the beak. We have honor per unit defense, 2 on damage dealt damage chips. This is more kind of applied to if you're running punches on your Seraph. If you don't have punches, I would use honor per unit damage. Okay, so 2 of those. We have on-mile damage absorber, and that is pretty much what I would run for the second option. And now we're going to be taking a look at the third option, which is the extreme damage option. And finally, for the third option, we have an extreme damage build using the nuclear amplifier, 2 repair amplifiers, shield breaker. So this is slightly different here. And because we are using shield breaker, I have the dodger skill. We've also got modules expert. So this is going to reduce the time that it takes for me to use the shield breaker. The modules expert is going to extend the time that shield breaker is active. And where it's also going to change is the drone. Okay, so we're going to be using the paralysis on here with suppressor, 2 on damage dealt chips, and the on-mile damage absorber. Okay, so you could also, I guess, substitute this for the freezer, but that is pretty much the extreme damage build. And with that said, let's take a look at some gameplay here of the extreme damage build. Okay, so we've just dropped in on power plant map, and I have started with the Seraph here. We actually have a lot of players back there, which I was going to try to go for, but I realized we have actually quite a few Skyros on this side. I'm trying to lock them down so that they don't get that beacon by the beach area. Okay, so I'm going to move over to this side. Yeah, one thing you have to actually be very careful of with this build. I think this guy is in a Typhon or something. One thing you have to be very careful of with this build is, engaging close range, because you don't have advanced repair, and that actually makes a very big difference. We still actually have this guy here, which I'm trying to deal with. Okay, so you can see how I got locked down, and I'm getting hit by that Mars back there. I can actually kill that Mars very quickly, but so can he. Okay, so hold on a second here. It's going to flight. Let's try to deal with this player. I'm gonna need to use my my north light here soon. Okay, so I'm gonna use my north light just to kind of give me a little bit more shield, or at least some shield. They have a Mars back there, which I want to attack. We'll see if we can try to do some more damage to them. There's also this player here. So let's deal with this one. I'm trying to get that Mars back there, but they're hiding behind a cover. Trying to get them down to that last stand if I can. There's also this player here on this left flank. I have to be careful of them as well. Let's try to deal with this one here. Try to knock their shield down. There we go. This one's trying to attack me. So we're gonna do this. Go into flight. They're gonna use phase shift, I'm guessing, yeah? Okay, there we go. Let's use the shield breaker now. There we go. Yeah, this build's actually very effective against especially the Mars. Mars and Typhon. Maybe I can lock this one down. They have quite a few players there by the gap, so I'm kind of avoiding it until they go out into the open. Let's try to get this Mars. So take a look at this. That's how lethal this build is. This one's going down actually pretty quickly too. There we go. I'm gonna drop the North Light. Let's just see. We got two kind of Seraphs over here. I'm trying to hit this one. Maybe lock this one down. And then move in by the gap here to deal with this this luchador. So let's go ahead. Let's do this. I can't get that Seraph. Okay, we got the Titan though. We locked this one down. I'm gonna drop a North Light again. I can maybe move this side. Knock this player's shield down or take them out. There we go. Let's try to take out this this Hawk if I can. That one went into a phase shift. Let's go into a flight here. Let's try to see if we can maybe take care of these guys. I actually tried to get that Hawk, but the Hawk he was hiding behind the Indra. Okay, I'm gonna fly this way. It's kind of dangerous over there. I don't want to land in front of that Indra and get smoked. Maybe I can take out that Seraph over there. Let's move this way. Oh, wait, is that a... I think they have a low key. Yeah, I think they have a low key. Let's try to deal with this Seraph over here. Let's maybe get him down to last stand if I can. I gotta fly behind cover here quickly. Yeah, I don't know about using this build in Beacon Rush, but it sure does a lot of damage. Yeah, they have a low key back there. This one might attack me. We have shield breaker though, so if they land in front of us, it's lights out. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need to get some beacons here. Let me just move this way. It's one of the downsides to playing, you know, a particular way when I'm trying to get footage. Quite often I would actually sacrifice, you know, my bot to hold down a beacon. So I might have to do that right now, but hopefully this kind of gives you an idea of just how, you know, how much damage output this build can do. It really is very lethal, especially to Mars. Mars and, like, Typhons. This guy... Actually, wait. I might be able to get him. Yep. Here we go. Oh, wait. There we go. I'm going to move on over to this side. Maybe I can capture this beacon here. I'm going to drop the North Light. I don't know if that's going to be enough, though. I guess we'll see. Oh, they went into a phase shift. I think I'm going to end up losing my Seraph, but at least we got a couple of beacons. Now we need to really run beacons here. Okay, so I'm going to use the Mars. We're trying to get that beacon down below there. You know what I can do is I can launch my turret over there. And let's try to maybe push their home. Because I'm assuming we're getting the gap beacon to my right. So I'm trying to lock that guy down. Maybe lock this one as well. I can get this beacon. We should have 4, I'm thinking. I hope. I'm trying. Yeah, this one's I don't know if they might kill me actually. We need to move to this other one here. I just dropped that turret. Oh man, I'm trying to heal up. It can do a lot of damage, but you know, you do give up beacons that way, so you got to be careful of that. I'm trying to move around the corner here so that we can hold you know, this beacon down. This beacon's kind of key. We can't give away beacons here at this point. I can lock yeah, you see how quickly this player is going for this beacon here. I'm gonna try to run and hold this beacon down, and that should be it. Okay, so hopefully this was able to kind of showcase this build. Obviously, you can change out the skills, you know, using maybe the one which has more resistance, possibly using mechanic if you're finding that, you know, your Seraph is dying too quick. But otherwise, this is how we did. So anyways, guys, hopefully you guys got some value out of this Secrets Revealed guide. And with that said, thank you guys for watching. And until the next video, I'll catch you guys later.
Slow down, no, can you feel it too? There ain't no stopping now, feet off the ground, head to the